In the shadows, Zakuai glows, signal to the masses, ready for the show. To Murdoch's call, the army responds, ready for glory, they march on. We are the big thing, the Zaku army, led by Crimson. We're ready to ride. If you are with us, then step aside. The show is about to start. 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 Colony ships burn, a distant scream, the Federation's power, a fading dream. So grab your weapons, embrace the fear. The starting soon, signal crystal clear. The army of the night, and they ignite. We are the big Z, the Zaku army, led by Crimson. We're ready to ride. If you are with us, then step aside. The show is about to start. 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 In the ashes of the colonies we find our might. With weapons raised high we stand in the night. Zaku eyes glow, ready for the fight. Waiting for Murdoch's call to take flight. We are the big Z, the Zaku army, led by Crimson. We're ready to ride. If you are with us, then step aside. The show is about to start. 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 The show is about to start.
right. Some audio working. Turn that down just a scooch. Somewhere in there, I think. We shall see. Did that? Okay, that still worked. That's good. And why does it say? Oh, I forgot to open up Twitch. Nope, don't go straight to my channel. My dashboard. There we go. There we are. That's better. Timeline, don't care. Okay. Let's get stuff started here. Whoa, why is that so choppy over here? Uh-oh. It's okay, I'm gonna close and reopen over here. Oh, there we go. We should be all good. Over to the work table here. Alright, we're going to be starting to paint this guy. I don't really have... I usually have like a full case to lay him out in. I don't so much have that right now. This may... Oh! This may be... Stuff seems to be going okay now. Since I installed some new computer parts, this may be a bit of a scuff stream. Jank stream. Because none of my camera... And Ollie's already here. Go away! What do you want? You want to go outside? Already? Huh? Alright. Early Ollie break. Okay. Undo the Ollie. We're gonna do... Oh no, it's doing it again. What's going on with that? Is it still having connection issues? Look like it. Oh, connection is just fine. What the heck? Something ain't quite right. Oh well. Give it. Oh, it caught back. Oh no, now it's not. The stream is solid, right? Yeah, stream looks solid. Where I view it for some reason is lagging real bad. I upgraded my computer and send those parts into the kid's computer where I'm remoting on it or viewing it through. So had some weird issues between the two, I guess. Now I think I'm going to. I usually do like all the same kind of color parts and stuff at the same time. I think I'm going to try a little different approach this time. And start like at the feet and go up. Hey, Corbin. Does that not show in... Well, it doesn't show in multi-chat. Thought it would. Oh well. I can see it on the stream. Hopefully that audio came through of the hello. Did? Okay. Temporarily? Oh, okay. Let's see, how did the foot go together? When did we built this like 2 weeks ago and I already can't remember? Maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh, yeah. I know how that goes. Definitely do it while you have the motivation. Take this stuff off around it. I can't remember if there's a... If the foot pulls out, I don't think it does, because I think you had to encase it in here, right? Is there any seams we need to look at? I don't think there's any seams we need to look at on here too bad. None of that shows. I mean the top here, but that's going to be covered, right? Well, kind of covered. That goes over it. Okay. So we do need to look at that seam. This kind of weird bit that I don't really care so much about. Oh. And we do have racing tomorrow. League starts again tomorrow. Oh, you did an HG goof? Nice. I have is it the goof custom? Yeah, I have the old HG goof custom in the backlog. It's easier than you remember? Yeah. It's pretty fancy how it all goes together. Oh, I remember. This just has like a single thing it goes into. Yeah. Or if we need to... Did I put... What is going on here? Shuffle is on. I don't know that this has shuffled yet. Well, that definitely shuffled. Okay, maybe we're good now? There we go. There's the front. Now this is what I wanted to get down to. This slipped on over the top, didn't it? I believe it did, but how did it go in? Does it just slip on? I may actually have to look at the manual. I legit don't remember. Nothing seems to be moving, and this is a solid piece. On the bright side, since this is all like basically covered up, we may be able to paint this, the inner armor of the leg in like a single shot without really taking it apart. Except I would like to do the pistons there. I'm gonna zoom in a tiny bit. Would like to do the pistons there, but do you even see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. It's like all this is covered up anyway. If you open up the hatch, you see a little bit in there, but just kind of, and you see this outside edge. Otherwise you see the junk in the knee. Let's have a look at the leg real quick. I can't remember how that went together. There's the thigh already together. Oh, those pull apart. And then it comes up. Oh, the knee pulls down off of there. Oh, new follower. Social idiot, welcome to the Zaku army. That's my daughter. So, yeah, the knee should just come. Why is it not coming off? I don't want to break it, but it's not. There it goes, finally. Man. Yeah. Okay, bruh. Is this not gonna... Ooh, this might not want to come out. Let's try... Will this fit on there? And I can, like, push it down. You get this armor off of there. Oh, it moved. There we go. Okay, so we can paint that as a solid piece. That's super easy. Then we can... Yeah, I got the Allcat emote. Now go spam that for everyone you watch. Or don't, because they probably won't like you spamming it, but... Use it in the other channels. It's gonna be a little heavy for that, I think. Methinks. Actually, the bottom of the foot is covered up. We could clip it by the bottom, maybe. You're gonna do it anyways. I mean, you can go get banned from some channels. That's fine. It's not my account. That hold it? Kind of hold it. It's just a little bit too heavy. How did the foot go on? If we take the foot off, it'll solve all our problems. Because I kind of want to get those pistons out anyways. Oh, it encases around it. That's right. You have to pull this apart. Pull this in half. Then I gotta do all this stuff separately, but that's not a big deal. Use this nice part separator that came with the Megazaku. Felt something fall out. Oh, polycap. Come on. Come on. There it goes. The ankle bit apart. There we go. Okay. So, could I could probably like lightly put this together and then paint these at the same time. Will I miss? We'll miss some of the knee because it rotates. We're gonna have to. I mean, I can still do them together. Just gotta take the knee out first, and then we could put these like that and do that. That could work okay, I think. So let's put. I don't have a good spot for these. I'm just gonna set this guy over here. All the bits that's not his legs. Need that to come out. All that separate. This separate. Okay, his foot. We can paint that separate, but can I get that to come? Oh, I can. Yeah, without taking it apart. Sweet. So we can do those. Then we can do the foot as one piece, and then I can fix up that seam a little bit. Now I got some scribes, but this doesn't have any like tiny panel lines. They don't have like any actual panel lines. They have big, well, that's probably lights blasting it out. They have like these big openings, but they aren't lines. So I don't know that I want to use my scriber for that unless it's a good idea to like just go around the edge and highlight it. I feel like I could use the scribe here. This is all one piece, but there's a kind of a line there that kind of fades in here, then fades out at the other end. There's no just lines, except on the foot there is. We could use it on the foot. Let's see which one we got in there. It's the small one. We need the big one. Yeah. I've only very slightly used this. That's... I don't know if I can... it's like so almost non-existent. There's no good hard edge on that. I may need like actual scribing tape, which I don't have. I can do it right here. But to follow that along there, man. We have a little slip up, I can sand it out, but kind of getting there. No, it's not. It's not gonna work on that other end. It's just like sliding. Even if I do it light, I can do as light as I want and still like sliding everywhere. I don't think that's gonna work at all. I don't have the right kind of tape for that. That sucks. Let's try. This kit's kind of a test kit anyways. Try the other one. The other side. The other side's better. Yeah, the other side's still not well defined, but it actually kind of works. There we go. I don't really know how deep I want it to go. I won't go too deep. That one we can't really do anything with. Follow the edge of this? I suppose we could. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Like that. Nice and easy to follow that edge. Oh, what happened there? Like it filled up a big chunk there or something. That was a bit weird. Oh, there's like a weird bump there. What's going on with that? Oh, I think it peeled the edge. Okay, so I gotta make sure it's leaning out a bit. Otherwise it catches that raised edge. Go inward. This corner. That plastic out of there. And we are gonna attempt weathering this kit, so who knows? This detail work I'm doing right now might get completely covered up by dirt and stuff. Let's have a drink. Oh, sprayed all over me. Man, I had a fun time getting everything working. Since it's all new computer bits in there, my capture card wasn't being recognized anymore. Even though it said it was installed in the OS. What I really need to do is make sure I have my OBS backed up. That's one thing for sure. Make sure I have everything backed up I need backed up, and then reload my whole PC. Let's see, the computer acts like yeah. I'm not gonna bother doing any of that edge stuff on the bottom of the feet. I don't feel like that's worthwhile for what I'm doing. Let's put this in here. That over there. Now I can be more confident about how this comes apart. Well, that one came off easy. That came off easier too. Good. Getting and painting up to use as a donor. Oh, yeah. If I ever get, like, through my backlog or most of my backlog, I wouldn't mind, like painting a kit for a viewer or something.
Well, hold on, dude.
Oh. Oh. Hold on, dude. Too bad that the Dudesy podcast isn't really a thing. Isn't really, it's not a thing anymore. I miss watching Will Sasso every week. Weighing how much I hate the idea of having to do a decent job at painting. Actually be decent incentive, yeah. Well, hey, we could always do, I mean, you'd have to have an extremely long timeline probably, but I could always paint something and send you something. Yeah, Twitch has ads. Twitch has ads every 30 minutes. Why is his foot on so hard? Holy crap, his heel. Oh man, that one was really on there. Oh, I don't know which one's which it doesn't matter because they're the same. But which one did I scribe on? It was this one because it looks bad. Guitar Hero? Yeah, this one's scribing okay. Let it started. That one's perfectly fine. The world doesn't stop because you're so used to seeing the lines come at you. The notes flowing at you. See, now that one has the same issue where it went out. like tries to go a different way at the end there. It may be a good thing we're weathering this kit, because the bottom edge of this panel line, like towards the bottom of his foot, is going to be screwed up. So we'll just put some weathering over it if he... I mean, there'll probably be weathering no matter what anyways, but we'll make sure to put some weathering over it. Also, as I've never really scribed before, I don't know how deep I want to make these. I mean, that's not a straight line either. It's a really undefined line, unfortunately. I should have got some scribing tape with this. I just planned on tracing lines that already existed and not doing my own, so I thought it would be okay, but you know, if this kit was, if this plastic was this orange, it would be way better. It would look so much better. That's like the perfect orange for the kit. Star Wars this year. We'll go with it for... Oh yeah, to donate. Okay, let's try this one. This one's easy. Just want a little extra definition so the panel line will stick. Oh, there's that scribing sound. This way so I don't overshoot the corner. I feel like that would be the smart thing to do. Alright. That will work. That's all the scribing I think I'm going to do for this bit. Well, I was going to try... Let's see if I can mess one of these up. Because this isn't going to hold the line for shit. That smooth jazz. All right. This is where this becomes more of a problem, because the edge kind of goes away, kind of goes flush as it gets to the corner. This will help keep it defined, which is nice. Yeah, there we go. That should help quite a bit, I would think. Oop. Overshot a little bit there. Other side. An awful panel line we need to, or mold line, I mean. Need to fix right there. Whoa. I may have screwed that side. I made it better. How'd the birthday go? It was terrible. I got to be pissed off all day, so... Yeah, typical for me, though, honestly. Last year was alright. There's always got to be somebody to ruin it. And that somebody this year would murder you if you said anything bad to them on their birthday. But of course, they can't hold that to other people. That's only a rule for them, apparently, on their own birthday. And I'm actually honestly still pissed off about it, so... Okay, this leg goes... I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, no. That does matter. Okay, that one goes on that side. I really don't need to do this bit yet, because I was going to work... Well, there's not that many pieces. I should work on more than just the foot, because this one's so simple, there's hardly any pieces to it. We should do a whole leg at a time. Maybe that's what we should do. Paint a whole leg at a time, or maybe even do both legs at the same time. Ah, shit. Stop it. I'm hitting the right groove every other stroke. I'm kind of chewing this thing up. Alright, one more side. That might have clip potential. What is happening? Why is it not? There we go. Wasn't quite to the end of it yet, I think. Felt like it was just sliding and not scraping. I think this is going okay for the first time scribing, especially with the not very defined panels that I'm trying to scribe in, or define better. There we go. Well, that honestly kind of looks like shit. It looks like wavy and stuff. Should I drag it the other way? Does that help it? It may have a little bit, actually. Maybe it looked wavy because the plastic bits were still in the gap there. That might have been why. I should have... Oh, I do have a toothbrush. I was going to say I should have a toothbrush. Help clean these out. Now, people that really know what they're doing will put a little bit of plastic cement over the top of that because it softens the edges. I don't know if I'm going to do that on this or not because I don't really want to wait. I guess I could. I don't really want to wait for it to dry, but we got plenty of other stuff to do. Let's put a little bit on then. Shall we? We'll see how it goes. Or maybe we could just do one side and then and not the other and test. Basically, you just want to spread that on. And let it sit. The other side I'll just leave. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's that's a soft 400. Where's my skinny soft 400? Do I have a hard 400? I don't know that I do. Oh, there's one. That's my old skinny one. Try that out too. I don't know if this still has any sandpaper quality to it. Oh yeah, it does. Get nice and flat there. Looks pretty good. Get the edge in front of it a little bit. That should be all right. Back here, there's a couple little nub marks. There's a big dip in it. But that should be hopefully covered up. A huge dip in the plastic there. I don't know if I want to go sand that out all the way, because it's pretty deep. Can I use this to kind of clean up this edge without destroying the piece? Maybe very slightly on probably something that we'll never see or notice. Okay, just a little tiny sand there. Well, it's not perfect, but it should be all right. Because where's the, or does that all show? Because you got the back of that. Then that goes straight into there. It does all show, doesn't it? You think so? Oh yeah, it does. Right back here. I mean, but are you going to notice that? I feel like if I sand that out, I'm going to lose almost all that edge. It really should be filled. It's deep enough. Yes, put that over there. Where does this one go? Should I try to panel line that edge? Maybe I should. See if I can ruin it. Extremely lightly. Barely touch it. Kind of get it started. There we go. Oh yeah, that works pretty good. Yeah, it'd be good for the panel line would look nice anyway. Okay, that one actually worked pretty well. I was trying to go easy when I started the other ones, but I feel like I went even easier on that one. The whole line filling. Filling? Oops. Got turned upside down there. The same as watching, otherwise I'd probably have it mastered. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know that feeling. Oh yeah, we could do this one too. Okay, yeah, so this is all from this. So we'll call that one ready. I may get one side ready, and then we can prime it. And then while that's drying, we can start the other side and get it ready. Oh, this is gonna be a... This is gonna be... I don't know if this is gonna work at all. It's gonna be a bitch. This might be a 10-foot kit, where it looks great from 10 feet away. That might have came out okay. It's not defined at all on this side, so I'm kind of cut my own, and I don't have the proper equipment. I need scribing tape to do that the right way so it doesn't get off track. A 10-foot guy. It's a popular oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. It's a popular car show thing, or just a car that's kind of looks okay but is scratched up. A lot of people call it a 20-foot car because it looks really good from 20 feet away. And then, you know, you get up close, or sometimes they'll say 10 foot, whatever. They just kind of pick a random measurement. But then you get up close to it and you start seeing all the problems in the paint and all the issues. It's honestly, that's how most race cars are. Because you'll see the race car on TV from cameras that are pretty far away, and they'll look pretty good and nice. And if you ever get up close to a race car, you'll see all kinds of paint chips and scuffs and marks and everything on them. Which is starting to be the case on my Miata. This is the one I put the glue in. Honestly, yeah, that might look a little cleaner. Call that one good. We'll just do this one. I think we'll be done with all the leg bits. I don't think any other parts are really worth doing it. Hilarious. You're not supposed to still be watching. Ow! Supposed to be a free follow, and then you just... Ow! Maybe this is karma. I keep stabbing myself. Yeah, it's been... of course, I haven't drawn blood since that first time. Okay, we got the foot. This just goes side to side. It doesn't go front to back. So that's basically good. I mean, it might be hard to kind of paint down in there, but I think we can do it. So we got this. Let's get one of my stands. Oh, I did do the top of the Leo hands. God, my preview is so jerky and delayed over there. I think they're ready for clear coat, if I remember right. We need some clear coat and to panel line it. You have to stay till you get 1,000 points. You should just lurk for me. You could be a lurker bot. So you just leave the stream open. So I have an extra view. Let's put this away before I break it or stab myself. They look better. Huh? Wait, what? Still friends with their exes. Oh, yeah. Picture of a bad date. The hand. Oh, with the top on there. Yeah, I think they do. I've just kind of like held it up against it. I didn't actually put them in place. But I think I'm gonna go with it because they do look better. Is this in all the way? I don't know if it is. Oh!
Hello?
Mikey! Thank you. Oh, she has to stay for America. Oh, the stretch! I don't know if I've ever shown my son the stretch emote. We've watched all of... Well, we didn't watch original Dragon Ball, but we watched all of Z and Super together. And actually, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We watched Lord Slug, which is the second movie. All right, we need some sticky tack. Everybody says this stretching sounds like farts. That's kind of the reason. Wait, I don't want to put that on there yet. We need You gotta sand this. There's some nubs and edges left. Hopefully we will get to some painting. So we gotta get some prep done first. Uh-oh. Oh, I did. It's just hints of blood on my fingers. There's a little bit in there that won't come out. There we go. Okay, the rest of it should be pretty well okay. Got the nub off, we got that nice and flat. Wait, why am I doing that? I could just clip it like that. It's so much easier. A super sharp edge. Take this edge down. Just knock it off here. Ooh, man, I can still feel it. I don't want to ruin the edge, but at the same time, that is way too sharp. And that'll make it really hard to get paint to stick to that. Maybe I should use the hard, it's better to use the hard surface one, because then I at least can get a flat edge out of it. Try to hold it kind of 90 degree to the bottom of the foot. Try to make somewhat of a flat surface along there. Actually give the foot a little more definition as well. A little extra angle in there, as long as I can keep it somewhat consistent and not too ambiguous. That should work okay. Should do that on this too. Do a little bit to this. This isn't nearly as bad. Just a little touch up. Okay, now this one. Oh, maybe I can go like that? Yeah, I could go like that. Perfect. Now these don't need much. Those look nice and smooth. Just make sure I get the nub marks completely gone. Hold a good angle on it. I don't like what happened there. Oh, that's a little better. That kind of fixed it. Okay. How fast do you get points? I can't. I'm ready for the America. Has kind of a weird mold line.
What?
Right there.
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything!
That's a good one, too.
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything wrong! Ah, what the fuck?
That's so far away. Ooh, that's a big old nub on that side. Got some work to do on that one. Ready to do some racing tomorrow. We'll back in the Miatas again. See if we can have a... I don't know. As well as last season went, I'm not expecting much this season. I'm still like denying myself how fast I was. Gotta dethrone Rich. Yeah, I would like to, but I mean, I did get pole for half the races I was there for, because I missed, there's 9 in the season and I missed one of the races. So getting pole for half of them. I would have had to get the most poles of anyone, because I know there was more than one person that got poles besides me. But I just feel like it went so well. I don't know. I still can't believe that I'm able to be that fast in that car, because I'm not that fast in like any of the other cars. I can't keep up with those guys in the other cars. If there's enough draft, I can kind of stay with them sometimes, but I'll eventually lose them. But for some reason, in the Miata, I am just able to actually go faster than a lot of them. That's the wrong side. I didn't get to make any good time of my my off season. Of course, the holidays were in the off season. In the car, he actually drives as much. Yeah, but that doesn't really. They've made that joke before that I actually drive a Miata on track, but I don't know that it really translates like that. I do think a lot of it is that it's a car that doesn't have any downforce. And since I do drive mine on track, which mine doesn't have any, like I don't have any big wings or anything on it, it doesn't have any downforce. I think it's not necessarily that I drive the same like model of car, because the one in the game's 20 years newer. The suspension's like completely different and stuff. I think it's more just being used to driving a non-downforce car, mechanical grip car. Because I don't believe in downforce. Get a super high downforce car, and you can drive it slow enough that it's harder to drive because you're not getting any of the downforce, and then you hear, well, you got to drive it faster to make the downforce work. Like, yeah, but I feel like I can't go that fast. That happened 7 times. Oh, I did get the raid going. I figured out what was wrong with it. I completely forgot It might have been on Stream Elements before, where it was set up. I don't remember where it was originally set up, but I completely forgot I switched my follower and subscriber and stuff to the actual Twitch alerts from on Twitch. And I didn't have a raid alert set up anywhere that I could find. So I set up the raid alert on Twitch alerts, just like the follower and sub. So they are good to go, which means we won't get any raids now because I fixed it. I'm sure. I need to get my panel back up over here. Because, you know, that's just how that kind of stuff works. I really need to get this set up because it's being used, and then as soon as you set it up, then it's not used anymore. I kind of think this part was... Oh, wait, no, these had this weird panel line here because these were like this way in the mold instead of that way. So there's a panel line across. I need to get that buffed out. Keep the steady streaming and more... Yeah. Which I don't really care about, you know. How many people are watching this. This gives me... It's kind of more like it gives me a reason to spend a week a night actually working on this stuff. Because otherwise I wouldn't make time for it. I'd just be like playing Tarkov or something. Playing Tarkov or Turtle WoW. Oh, I need to see if I can... Oh, that's going to be way too deep. See if I can sand a bit of it down where I screwed it up. I don't think it's going to happen though, because that's pretty deep. Yeah, don't leave the house. You don't have to worry about anybody hitting you yet. Okay, we got those panel lines fixed up. Ooh, there's a little scratch. Oh, and there's a tiny bit of a nub mark there. It's actually a little bit rounded. We need the soft one for that, so we don't flatten the panel. It's not actually flat. Okay, then we got a couple nub marks that I think are basically gone, but they're... Yeah, it's better. Alright, I think that's ready to go. Is that little ledge enough to hold an alligator clip? I think it should be. Yeah, if we do it that way, it should be good. Woohoo! It's a nub right in the middle here. I think that's it. Because the other bits were probably on the actual connection bit. Yeah. So that should be fine. Some junk in there. Put a bit of a nub there. I also completely forgot to, until right before the stream anyway, without enough time to do it. I forgot I didn't get any images or shots of this kit together in stock form. So when I make the video, I won't have any before and after images. But I'm thinking since I plan on weathering the kit, I think my before and afters will be, because I'm going to paint it all up, because when you weather, you kind of like paint it all up as if it was new and good, and then you weather it. So I think I'm going to have a before and after of all painted and done up and then weathered. Now this actually opens up. Do I want to bother painting the inside of this? Not really. But it does open up because the beam sabers can be stored in here. I mean, you grip it like out here or something. I need a peg that fits in there that I could grip onto, because this stick's not quite small enough to go in there. Actually, I have some PLA too. Never mind, there's no way those are the right size. Okay. So we will just clip this up and not really worry about it. I can kind of clip it more towards the edge. We are painting it the same color it already is. Now this we're going to have to grip it by one of the edges here. And hope it doesn't pop off. I also always kind of wonder, everybody that like tells you how to do these paint jobs and stuff with the prep, they tell you, you know, like 3 different things of sandpaper to use and stuff. And when I very first did them, I kind of did that, a couple different sandpapers. But honestly, I found just using a 400 and like I'll take like an X-Acto knife and pretend that I'm sharpening it and just drag it over it to like knock down the real harshes of the 400. So it ends up being, I don't know, like a 600 or 800 probably. And then I just use that one. Unless I like really gotta take some material off, I'll get a fresh 400 or something, but it's like, that's the only thing I use. And I never noticed any scratches or anything when the paint job's finished. Kind of feel like they're using way too much effort for basically no gain doing that, but what do I know? And also a lot of them do resin kits, and resin might be different. That's about all that needed. That's easy. Yeah, I don't know if the resins, it depends on what resin's used. It could be a little softer so it shows scratches easier, possibly. I just know for the, at least specifically Bandai kits and Bandai plastic, I have never had an issue with just using 400. Looks like you take anything out. Oh, so that might be like a really hard resin then. Oh, wait, do you see this? Not asking if you can literally see it right now, by the way. Yeah, because that goes on there, and that, but it's mostly hidden, right? I'm just worried about that, if that peg shows. Does it show from the, it might show from the back a little? It doesn't really look like it. I think we'll be good. Yeah, it depends on what you use, though. Because, like, this kind is pretty... seems pretty rigid, but I know if you use a... I think if you use an ABS-like, it's softer. Could try to... grab it by this and still, well no, then it's still kind of in the way. We'll just do this and whatever. Okay, foot. How should I grip you, foot? You have lots of options. Let me just do it this way. I gotta make sure I spray the back though. With the heel, how far does the heel go up? Not very far. Okay. So if we grip it like that, then it should stay. Or I could do this. Hold that one better. That one seems a little more stout. We'll do that. I don't really know how I'm going to paint these internal bits, so probably just do a straight up gunmetal. Can't really go wrong with just good old gunmetal. Do I want to grip the polycap, or do I want to... I probably want to, just in case you can see some of the other bit. So what part's gunmetal? Yep. Literally anything metal, just gunmetal. It is the way. Oh yeah, these knees were weird because they like can like pop into themselves and get stuck. I'm realizing I'm just clipping these up and I didn't check for, although these you won't see, so I don't really care that much. We're kind of going for more efficiency on this paint job rather than perfection of the entire kit that you won't ever see. Like this, you probably won't ever see. Oh no, actually that does... Well, it gets hidden up under the hip, I guess. Under the flaps. You guessed it, gunmetal. I saw on our Miata today, there's a guy that posted his Miata, was asking about wheel color. What wheel color should he get? And he had black versus chrome on like some couple preview images. It's just like gunmetal, obviously. Like neither gunmetal. Alright, and then you don't see any of this seam, so don't really care about it. We will be good enough. Now the knee, you do see some bits of the knee. Let me make sure this is cleaned up. Although actually the color that his Miata was, bronze wheels are probably definitely. Yep, that's a that's a statement. Probably definitely. Bronze is definitely the a great color for the color of his car. That's got some dips in the plastic too. Those ones aren't as bad though. It's that other piece. All right. That should be good to go. Oh, I missed this side. It's got some little bit of nub marks on there. I just realized now if I go over my time limit for the stream, my daughter can yell at me in chat. Be like, "Hey, it's time to watch shows. Get off your stream." I need a clear. Do I need to order more paint? I need like a clear. I think the answer is always yes to that, but I think I need a clear blue and clear yellow, and then I could like do the like at the end of the gun barrel, the effect, the heat effect that the gun's been fired a bunch and maybe got a little too hot. I don't know that I ran this one over a blade because it feels a little grippier. Grip the edge on my X-Acto knife. Let's hold it at a better angle. It's a little better, still not great. Okay, I think we will call that good, I believe. SD cache is straight. Have I seen the SD version of that? I'm not sure. I knew they made an SD version. I feel like I did know, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I did or not. Also, hey, man. Good to see you. Should donate 150 gifts. What? Oh, what, gift subs? No, that's not how that works. That's an insane. Do you know how much money that is? It's an insane amount of money. Made 3 kits. HGSD and SD Hero. Oh. Did you see our Mega we built? In my last stream, we built the Mega Zaku. It's 48th scale. Wait, there's only a nub for one side? Oh. Huh? How does that work? Oh, so yeah, it only clips in on one side. That's interesting. Watch it on Corvus projector. Thing's huge. It's a very simple kit. But yeah, it's freaking huge. I'm not sure how I'm gonna hold this, although it doesn't come all the way out. So just the tip, maybe just the tip. There's some little bumps on the... Yeah, could do some blue tack too. Those aren't going to sand very well, but that's okay. You just make them face towards the back and you'll never see them. Easy peasy. So I wish I could grab it down here. When this is in, where's the, there it is. When this is in, it's down in there. So you really, I could grip it by the bottom and you'd never see it. I may just do it by this up here though, because it's not supposed to come out all the way. I don't know. I wish there was more edge in the inside there to grip on, because it ain't, I don't think there's any way it's gonna grip that. No. I could drill a hole through it and put a pin through and then grip the pin, but I don't think that's really necessary. Maybe just blue tack down in the edge. We should still be freezing. Let's try. Oh, maybe I can like, oh no, that doesn't stick. Maybe we can just do the end here and then grip that. That should work. Oh, and then we got the little shin bit, which you only see the tops of those. So we can grip right down in here. That's going to be awkward to spray though, because we're going to be trying to spray in there. I mean, realistically, you're never going to see the back of this because it's in here. How much shows through? That much shows through. Can we do it from the... No, there's not room to do it from the side. That would be the way to do it. I guess we could just blue tack down to the side. Could do that. Sticky tack. You know, I've always known it as sticky tack, but it seems like everybody... Of course, that's a probably brand name, but it seems like everybody calls it blue tack. But mine's not blue. Was it blue? Let's see. won't have to worry about these little polycaps, I don't believe. Oh, do you see the bottom of this? I don't know if you do. There's a couple nubs we gotta take off real quick. Flatten that out there. Oh, would Blue Tech be the product name? Yeah, I don't know. This stuff's Gorilla brand. I'm not sure what the packaging... It's over there somewhere. I can't remember what the packaging actually calls it. Okay, so my plan, there's one whole leg right here. We're going to prime this whole leg. And that's the plan. We're going to prime this whole leg. And then while that's drying, we will prep the other leg. Prime it. And then this will be ready for color. And then we can do color. So we're a little over an hour and a half in. The title says painting, so we got to do some painting, right? I need to work on my guy some more. I still got this guy that was doing some. I haven't touched him in weeks. Still need to work on him some. I never do that on stream though. Okay, we'll set that down here. Let's get the booth opened up for business. Months for paint, yeah. Yeah, I got some things print. Like, I don't play any of the games. I just want to paint stuff. But, like, I got this guy printed. I got this lady printed, a mage lady. There's the staff, and I don't know if Mem's seen my Lucy. I printed and painted. That one's complete. Lucy from Fairy Tale. Oh, get in there. Why are you not lining up? Ow. Found the assemble miniatures. Oh, yeah. I just like did some shading painting. This is a Gundam artifact, but I just did a green from the top and then purple in the shading. It's kind of cool how, because it's such hard edges, it like color shifts when you move it, kind of. But I need to put some kind of, I don't know, something over the top. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I just kind of airbrushed it 2 different colors and was like, yeah, that's kind of neat. Lucy needs to be burned. No, she doesn't. Lucy is my waifu. Gotta say that just to make the kid cringe. Yeah, there it is. Bam! Lights, camera. I gotta turn my fans on. I'll be right back. unfollowing. Man, I hate messing with my camera angle, but we kind of have to. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, maybe I'll just do a little tilt. Just a little tilt? We'll just do a little tilt. That actually is decent. Because my view is so jerky over here that it's gonna be really hard to watch and line up a camera. And I got the I tested out the new airbrush, by the way. It's working. They had a bunch of quality control issues from the factory, but it seems to be working fine. I'm still getting a big accessory package for it for free, as a way to say sorry for all the issues from the company. Basically, they said I could completely refund it. I could get a new one, or I could get an accessory package, and it seems to be... I've tested it for the problems other people have had, and it seems to be working. So I just decided to go with the accessory package. But that's not the one we want to use for priming. We'll probably just use my good old Mobius. Let's give it a little check and make sure it's clean. It is not. It's time to glove up. Glove up. Yep, there we go. Corbin's got it. The kitty's not sure want to run. Oh yeah, you definitely want to have some good ventilation. I run all water-based paint, but like you still don't want to breathe dust, you know. You don't want to breathe all the paint dust, no matter if it's like it's supposedly non-toxic, but still just having a bunch of dust in your lungs isn't good. So I need this, maybe paint mixer. Jesus Christ, there we go. Oh, we need paper towels. I usually get one to lay down here, and I got one for wiping stuff. Give us a baby cat? No. We are not accepting any more cats. I'm actually kind of surprised this is as dirty as it is. I thought I cleaned it out last time I used it, but maybe, I mean, not maybe. Apparently, I didn't. It was all a lie, I guess. I've never had a problem with plastic cracking from painting, but it won't do it with the cake was all a lie. The cake is a lie. I forget we actually played that game, didn't we? Or you watched me play through it or something. Cake was a lie. Can you believe this, like, Gen Z or whatever she is? And she knows what... And she knows that the cake is a lie? Can you believe that? But yeah, water-based paint will never do that. I've never heard of that being a proper problem with lacquer paint either. The only thing I have heard that with is enamel paint. And like the panel liner. The panel liner supposedly can weaken, or not supposedly, I guess it does weaken. It depends on the type of plastic, but it can weaken it and then it can cause it to crack. But I myself have never actually had a problem with that. Is this smooth? It doesn't look smooth. It looks like it's still got junk on it. Guess we'll give it a little try. See how it feels. Feels okay. We never did do Portal 2 though. I think it's really bad for ABS, if I remember right. I think it's ABS that's for panel liner, or well, enamel paint in general. I think it's ABS that's a big issue. I didn't clean this like at all. I got all kinds of paint around the bottom of it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I've never heard of it for actual like airbrushing or paint, like brush painting. I've only heard it for panel lining. And that's typically the panel liner. Most everyone uses Tamiya panel liner, and it's enamel. Alright, I'm going to put my mask on. Do they with alcohol? I know they do with acetone. For PLA, anyways. PLA prints you can with acetone. Oh, why was that loose? That's a bit weird. Yeah, that might be what you're thinking of. Ugh. I should be getting a new quick fitting, because the one that came with my new airbrush leaks if it like twists at all. But it has a way better. This is like basically an on-off switch almost, even though it's a knob. Theirs has a proper knob in it. The gallery one has a proper knob in it where you can adjust some airflow. So I'm excited to use it. I was disappointed the one that came with the airbrush was not working. Oh, I didn't bring my... I thought I got my paint case over here. I didn't. We will be doing black. Whoa! Oh shit! I don't know if I should just do... I don't know if that was an oops. I'm going to do black primer. We got to do gloss for the metallics. The rest of it I don't need to do gloss. But also, if I don't use something else, I'll just use up all my gloss for no good reason. So I think we will use... Oh, we got to match... Well, we got plenty of plastic to look at. We got to match the colors, too. Tip check! Actually, that's a good point, since it didn't look super clean. Let's do a little... pushing in here. And we will run a little bit of this through... Oh, that's way too much. A little bit of that through the gun. That was way too much, though. Also found a problem with my new airbrush. Well, it's not a problem with the airbrush, but the this has like a, you know, it's a full all the way around protector. I can't remember the name of that protector. This one's got the little pinch type one there. Well, this one is screwed in. This one is just press fit, so you can like twist it or whatever. But if I put it in here, the little rubber grips the end. So then when you pull it out, this bit stays in there. So that's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to be careful with it and pay attention. Let's start with the gloss. Do the metallic bits, the metal bits. Now, painting this way where we do it in sections at a time, we'll have to clean the gun more, but it should be easier to clean the gun, because I usually do a whole bunch of parts all at once. And whenever I do that, the paint starts drying in the cup, at least towards the top edges, and then the cup's way harder to clean out, because you gotta scrape the dried paint off of it. If you can keep your paint time down low, then it doesn't have time to dry. And then you can just rinse it out, and it's like way easier to keep going. Because if you ever watch any, I guarantee, every single airbrush tutorial you've ever seen on YouTube, they talk about how easy it is to clean it out, and they'll put like a couple drops in, spray for like 5 seconds, and then wash it out and be like, oh yeah, see, it's so easy. It's not. If you have the paint in there for more than 5 minutes, that's not how it works, because you get a skin around there, then you gotta scrape it off, and you gotta make sure none of those bits go down in there, which I like that the cup comes off of this. But that's what I usually do. I usually do big batches, so it has such a long time to dry in the cup. It's more of a pain to clean out. Which I don't know, it's been forever since I've used a lacquer. I can't remember if lacquer was as bad. Lacquer might not be as bad as water-based stuff. I should probably move my my basically done Leo so I don't get paint on it, overspray or splatters or anything. I'm bad about that kind of stuff. Also, the unpainted kit's like right there, but I'll just move that behind the side. That'd be fine, right? Alright, let's get some primer on. Oh, I was gonna run a little... Well, I did their cleaner, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Can you say I see? What? What do you mean I see? I see. I see, said the blind man to the deaf dog. Yeah? What about it? Lay these down. I usually do this. Make sure this isn't leaking. We're good. Needle's got a good seal. You're a millennial now. You can't be a millennial. Well, I guess you could be a millennial. Kinda. Of course. What happened there? Hold. Hold. Some like weird scratches I missed. For a bit we'll probably never see and it won't matter, but But one thing I looked at a long time ago said my birthday is like right on the edge of being Gen X or being a millennial. So I like to say that I'm Gen X because I don't want to be a millennial. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit of scratches from my sandpaper, so that I hadn't smoothed out that sandpaper. Which that was a new stick that I made. I must have forgot when I put it together. This primer should, it's like a filler primer, so it should fill it, at least somewhat. Looks like it already did, maybe. No, I can see it a tiny bit. Just barely. It's still crazy to me that you can just blast a water-based paint on the plastic like that, and it's perfectly fine. This Gallery Kaleido paint is awesome. Not sponsored, by the way. And they'll basically sponsor anyone. I could probably just send them an email and tell them I use their stuff on stream all the time and ask them to sponsor me. Because they sponsor, like, everyone I've ever seen. Even some people I know that, like, just makes... They don't stream or make videos or anything. They just, like, do a little bit of Instagram content. Like, even they get sponsored by them. It is still best if you dust it on first. But normally water-based paint will not let you just hose it on. It'll bead up. As plastic is oily and water does not like oil. But whatever they've put in this paint, it sprays way more like lacquer than water-based. And if you heavy coat this gloss paint, it will have a mirror finish when it's done drying. Which is great for metallics. And they're about the only one I know of that has a gloss black that's a primer. Which is nice because my nice Zaku that we did, it takes an entire step of paint out for me, being the primer's also gloss. Whoop, skinny jean. My jeans are kind of like they're like a little bit of a stretchy type. They're by no means skinny jeans, but they aren't loose either, because they're kind of a stretchy style. I remember back in the day, Willie was a big skinny jean guy when it was super popular. Oh man, that dip is gonna show up really bad. Because this is gonna be a metallic part that's gonna be reflecting. That's not gonna look good at all. It'll be weathered though, it'll be fine. We'll put some weathering over it. It's down in the foot. It'll have a bunch of like dust or dirt caked on it, you know. It'd be fine. That there. Not Willie. Yep, Willie. He was a lot different size then, too, though. One nice and baggy, one... That's some huggers. Not huggies, hopefully. That's a terrible dad joke. Skinny jeans for Ollie? No. Needs a top hat, suit, and little bow tie? No. Some those wouldn't be a bad idea. For everyone's safety. No, all he needs, like the guy I've seen, he does paper craft of like Gundam heads, and then makes them as like a helmet to put on his cat. Yeah, we need to use the jank emote more. It's such a good emote. Oh, my paint's gone. Guy does it with corgis too. I hate the droppers on their bigger bottles. The paint bottles are awesome. They're like normal paint. These bigger ones have the worst droppers on them. They do nothing but run down the side. Awful. Oh, I don't think I remembered that when I did a big survey. Gallery was asking for a survey, and they had all kinds of questions. There was the last one where you had to like write about like improvements or something. I think I forgot to put that in there. Okay, we'll call that good there. Slap that in there, spin this around. I got a new trick for cleaning the airbrush out. Oh, let go. Thank you. Got me a little spray bottle. Instead of using my eyedropper. Use a little spray bottle. And it's still, see, it's still skinned up in there. So now you got all these flakes that can get down inside the airbrush and clog it up. Good God, what? Uh-oh. There it goes. Must be some paint that dried in the threads. And it's already clogged up. Oh, there it goes. No? There, I think we're good. I'll give the needle a little jostle just to make sure, but it did start going, so. Yeah. Put this back on. Do my little pro strat here with this. Their cleaner does work pretty good with their own paint. I haven't tried it with any other water-based paints, but it does clean their paint very well. Oh, I have some little brush. Oh yeah, right here. Those are too small. Just need to use this. There we go. Any more stairs to find you laying on the floor? You got too many stairs to go up? Sound quite right. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, yeah. I say it didn't sound quite right, but that something cleared out because it sounds way better now. I feel like airbrushing is like 50% technique and 50% sound. You gotta listen to what it's doing. You can tell a lot by the sound. Okay, now we got a bunch of little... I'm gonna flip that over because we got a bunch of little junk there. Lay these down. Supposedly the guys that like do resin kits for commission and have to just like crank these out one after another do it this way where they work on a section at a time. Although they'll just do like a foot. But this kit's so simple that a foot is like nothing. Back down to hit the button, then back up to kill time, then back down to grab. Oh yeah, that is a lot of steps. I need to invest in a paint mixer. I got this little cheap one, but it kind of works for this Kaleido paint because it's pretty thin. But any other paint, it doesn't do shit. Alright, let's get these primed. You know what? Let's do... I'm gonna run the cleaner through, then we'll run a little water through, just plain old water. That should help kind of lube things up after the cleaner. Oh, and I've been planning on this for a while and just haven't done it. But these little Kaleido things I got that I painted, because they're like, I don't know, whatever you call them, test things. I'm gonna try to get some designed, because you can't just buy these. I really like them, but you can't just buy them. So I'm gonna try to get to designing some tomorrow. And I'm gonna make them, I think, the same shape, but put my MG logo in them, and then print them on the resin printer. At least that's the plan. But who knows if I'll actually get to it. I've been telling myself for like 3 weeks that I'm going to work on that, and then just haven't felt the want to do it, you know? Do a heavy coat. We're going to try to be doing the shading like I meant to do on the last kit. On the Leo. The right way, not the fake way that we did it. Well, it's not really the fake way, I guess. We ended up doing, because I mixed the color wrong or something. We ended up doing post shading instead of pre-shading. We're going to do some pre-shading on this one. Which that's where the new airbrush will come in. Wonder if I'll ever get good at not using too much paint. Is there a downside, really, though, to using too much paint? The only real downside is if you use a shitload, you can, let's get some water. If you use a shitload, you can take out some of the details, but you gotta use a lot to do that, so I don't know. Okay. Probably argue about too much paint. Yeah. And it is a little bit different on minis, just because they're so small and some of the details are so fine. When you have bigger kits like Gundams, it's not as bad. Ooh, that got a little heavy there. Sure to get in all the angles here. I wonder if I should have took my scribing tool or just an X-Acto knife and just kind of like cut a bunch in the plastic lightly around the bottom to give it like a, since we're going to weather it anyways, give it like a texture around the bottom where it's mashing into the ground. I don't want to get too ambitious on my first properly weathered kit though. Probably just stick to the basics and see how it comes out. And get fancy with it later. Wow. Hey, Purple, what's going on? We got big things happening. We're attempting my first properly weathered kit. But we're just getting started, so we're, you know, doing the normal stuff right now. Also did some scribing on this. Nothing special, just deepening some of the lines that are already there. But I'm new to scribing, so it'll be done in 18 months. Yep, that's right. It might be done in time for next year. But no, we're gonna keep it simple for sure. And thankfully this is that's one of the reasons I wanted to try with this kit. Well, one of the big reasons is it's an 08 MS kit, which I feel like Gundam Vietnam needs to be weathered. But also, it's such an old kit that is super simple. Way less parts. So it should be a good one to do it. Oh, I totally agree. Although I've never seen the full. I didn't realize there was more to Thunderbolt than the one movie. I didn't realize there was another movie. I guess originally it was episodes or something, and then they turned it into 2 movies or 3 movies? 2 movies, yeah. Yeah, and that's what I realized was there's a bunch of manga that's not in the movies. Because I saw some guy talking about it, and it sounded like, from what he said, maybe like 10, yeah, probably, like Hathaway. Because Hathaway, they were like, oh yeah, this is going to be a 3-movie series. And the first one was how long ago? And the second one's like just now about to come out? Because the first Hathaway was like kind of cool, but nothing really happened. And the second one is this year. Was it 2021? Yeah. But I've heard the second movie in Thunderbolt isn't as good as the first. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I didn't even know it existed until this is probably like a month ago when I found out about it. Where things actually, yeah. First one is good. It's hard to compare. Okay. I guess the main thing I heard was it has like a different feel to it. They're kind of like different things. More weird. Don't want to overload the brush too much. I don't know if we're gonna have time to prime the other parts. We can get them ready for priming. I don't know if we'll have time to prime them. We are painting right now, so the stream title isn't a lie. The night is young. I got 30 minutes until my daughter will start yelling at me. That's right, yeah. Kind of just... I usually have some kind of rhyme or reason how I paint. That piece, I'm just kind of like all over it. Alright, last part. Airbrush has been spraying great tonight, by the way. I probably shouldn't say that while I'm doing the last piece. That's just asking for problems on the last piece. This one isn't. I have it. I can show it to you real quick. This one's the Mobius. The one I've had for a little while. Like a year or so. As soon as we finish this bit. And this is the .3 Mobius. And I love this. This is a great gun. Oh, don't. No touching. Don't touch each other. It's not allowed. Okay. Here's the new custom one. And I wasn't really sure what to get inscribed on it, so I got MG Studios put on it. And not that I really care about numbers, but mine was the 38th ever built. I got serial number 38. I was really surprised I was under 100 because I didn't like jump on top of the order. So they had from everything I've heard, they had a whole bunch of quality control issues from the factory. I don't know if the TaylorMade so much because they like hand assembled these with the different parts or whatever, the different colors. But I tested mine. Mine seems to be, doesn't seem to have the issues any of the other ones that have had problems had. So, and this is a .2. I didn't get the .4 nozzle with it because you can get both. Since I already have this as a .3 and I have this one that's a .5, I didn't think there was any point in getting a .4 with this, so I just got the .2. But they had so many problems with them that they're sending out accessory kits to people with them for free. And the accessory kit might come with a nozzle needle for a .4, maybe. I can't remember for sure. But yeah, it's definitely pretty. I really like how it looks. Ollie is inside. Oh, Ollie came back in. See, he's better. All right, that's one leg primed. We officially painted. Let's go back to work on... Oh, while I got the gun out, actually. I mean, maybe it's not a great idea to go straight to clear coat after black, but, you know. Wonder I ever do things the easy way. You know, it's gooped up again. There we go. Want to live dangerously? Exactly. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, you know? Just make sure it's blowing clear and then we'll be alright. I was just gonna put a tiny bit of clear in there so we can do the top of the Leo hands. So they'll be ready for a quick panel line later and then finish it. Every 5 minutes is 10 points. Oh, yeah. Well, you get more, too, if you actually click the thing that says you have points or whatever. If you're, like, actively clicking it, you get more. I don't know if that works on mobile, though. On the computer, you can get a Chrome extension that auto does it. Alright, cup's clean. Oh, that actually threaded in easy. I usually have a hell of a time getting those threads to line back up, which is one good thing about the new one. It always seems to thread in immediately. Didn't even completely miss the cup. Stockpile 18k Zaku's, yeah. You get more if you subscribe, too. Okay. A little water in there. What is going on with that? What just happened? It must be some junk that went down in there. It's suddenly just not spraying. Keeps doing that when I spray the water in for some reason. Which is very weird. Tip check. Oh yeah, I mean something's clogging it for sure. It has been a very long time since we drank anything. You have 200. I have. What the hell was that? Did you hear that? I have $250 from tip. What are you talking about? Yeah. Oh! My hand hit the hit the little nozzle. And it was like shutting off the airflow. It hit the knob. There we go. That was the problem. I was gonna say the airbrush should be clean. What is going on with his audio?
Purple Satgam said.
God, no, stop it! What is happening? What the hell? Something is completely broken. I assume my voice sounds okay? I don't know what's going on. Try, okay, normal money? Yeah. The music? The music wasn't broken for you? Oh. Oh. Yeah, mine's just like that's all it's doing.
Said, the only
And I
thing
just
broken
noticed
here
the
is
interface
your
on my Rodecaster is locked up. So it'll probably do it even if I like play something from Spotify. Let's go. We're gonna get, let's try this. Yep. Okay, well my mic doesn't run through that, so hold while I reboot this. That'll probably, it's probably gonna break everything. Or can I just like make the music not, I mean, we only got 20 minutes left. I can leave the music off, I guess. It sucks that the music works for you. I need a way to like mute it for myself. Whoa. It's like slowly moving and changing itself. Yeah, the actual audio interface is crashed or something's hung up. You know what? Screw it. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if it'll let me restart it. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh! Oh, I don't like that. Don't do that. That was loud. There we go. Plug it back in. Restart. It's starting up. Now's when we need the janky emotes. It's back up. I don't see it doing anything yet. God, stop it! Cable. GG, no, not GG. All right, now let's try. Ha 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 ha! It works. Let's go. I'll just hit this a few times. Okay, we're back. I'm back anyways. I guess you guys were fine, but I'm back. Had a jank moment, that's right.
What? I didn't do anything!
I didn't!
I didn't do anything!
I swear I didn't. It wasn't me.
I didn't do anything wrong!
Oh, there's a big chunk of paint I got out of the tip. Okay, we can go back to clear coating these real quick. Make sure all the black's out. Looks like it is. I don't see any coloration at all, so we are good. That was weird too, because it like slowly died. Because one of the songs kind of started to do it, but not completely. And then suddenly it was just everything was making that sound. Okay, we need the gloss. Your banana does that sometimes. You should definitely not be a mod. We already have a shitlord mod, although he's not here much. Yeah, I used banana a little bit. It's kind of shortly after I started using banana, I got an audio interface and never had to use it again. That was a lot of clear coat to put in there for 2 tiny hand tops. Literally just spraying 2 of these. I put way too much in for that. That was probably already too much paint for it. There's all the Discord audio and everyone's at the same time volume without constantly filling. Yeah. Yeah, that is nice. There's a lot of nice features to it, but then as all things audio with Windows, as soon as one little bit goes wrong, it is like the hugest pain in the ass to get it working right again. Alright, that's good. So those would be ready for panel lining. Only wasted a little bit of paint. And that was so quick that this will be super easy to clean out. Got about 15 minutes. I think we'll have time to get the other leg prepped. And then I may get it primed before the next stream, maybe? Who knows? I might get a little ambitious. It's covered up. Clean this out. Got the cleaner through. We'll run a little water through. Just the loop. So actually, I like putting this. This airbrush cleaner seems to be a little soapy or something. I don't know if it really does anything any different, but I like to run a little bit through before I put the brush away, because with that little kind of soapiness, it seems like maybe it's that's not gonna work. Seems like maybe it keeps stuff a little lubricated while it's just sitting around. Okay, we did that. Put this away. Put these away. Wherever they go. Swap those positions. That goes there. Take the mask off. Loop. Now we'll just chill for a bit while we get these other parts ready. This way. That. Oh, I need a stand to put them in. Chilled like a, you mean chillin' like a villain? Oh, it probably autocorrected, didn't it? I bet it autocorrected you. There's the shield for my guy. I should paint that some on stream or something. There's the little bits we just did. Let me put that on the other stand. Okay. I've been realizing more and more lately that, like, I've always been bad at spelling, but I've realized more and more lately that autocorrect has completely ruined my spelling. Because, like, I don't even attempt to spell things anymore. I'm becoming more and more acutely aware of this. That I don't, like, even attempt to spell things right. And I just, like, throw in some letters to get it close and then autocorrect it. Like, yep, that's how I meant to spell it. Especially for words with, like, I before E and that kind of stuff. I'll just throw the I and the E in whatever order I feel like at the time and let the autocorrect correct it for me. And then, not that it's a realization because I already understand it, but I'm thinking of, like, how much autocorrecting is just ruining my spelling. And then I think about how everyone is literally looking everything up on AI. And I'm like, oh my god. That's like what I'm doing with autocorrect, except 1,000 times worse and used by the entire planet. Okay, that one should be good. We got to finish this before time's up. Time's up. Let's do this. Leroy. Ollie's watching the stream. Somebody's been getting too much Ollie time lately. It's not fair. We need some, well, it's too late now, but we need somebody to raid to make sure my raid thing works. I did do like a test thing from the Twitch alerts, and it seemed to work. Yeah, you don't even get the butt in the face. I think that means he's disrespecting you. I think the butt in the face is more respect. Well, we need someone to raid you for... Yeah, to, like, properly test it. But like I say, I wouldn't... wouldn't do much. The raid wouldn't be great right now since we're almost done. I ordered a bunch of random modeling stuff. Should be here Saturday. We'll be able to play around with that next Monday. Some sanding sticks and I forget what else. I'm trying to remember if I ordered the little, they're like little sanders like this, but they're carbon fiber and different little shapes, so you can like get into tight spots better with sandpaper. I'm trying to remember if I actually ordered those. Because I had kind of a bunch of stuff I had put on a wish list, and then it's like a bunch of small stuff I put on a wish list for Christmas, and then I just looked at a bunch of the stuff I didn't get and just threw it in the cart and bought it. Where's my? Oh, it's right here. Ollie doesn't do that. I've heard that's more of a female cat thing. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard it's more of a female cat thing. Ollie definitely doesn't do that. As far as I can I've only had one female cat that I can remember, and that female cat did the biting to show affection thing. Yeah, I had a cat that I'm pretty sure was mentally handicapped as well. He'd fight trees in the woods and lose. What? Yeah, the cat I had, we called him Peachy. Because he had this, like, peach color around his nose or whatever. And he had he lost the end of his tail, like half of his tail, because somebody was in their garden with, supposedly somebody was in their garden with shears trimming bushes or something, and he was inside the bush and they got his tail in the shears or something like that. Was supposedly the thing about it. But anyways, he liked to lay in front of the front door at my parents' house. And one day, my dad and I went out to get some logs for the wood stove, and Peachy was laying in front of the door, and we kept telling him to move and like nudging him with our foot, and he just wouldn't move. So my dad just took the entire. It's basically like a dolly, but it's made to hold wood. It's got like these hooks at the bottom instead of a flat thing, so it could like holds the wood or whatever. And pulled it over him. Of course, it was empty at the time. Pulled it over him, and the cat just sat there, like, okay, whatever. We went and loaded it up full of wood. The cat still wouldn't move, so we pulled the the dolly thing right over the top of him with the big load of wood and everything, and he just sat there and looked at us. Oh, why did I not hear that sound? Uh-oh. Anyway, Trap Card, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Zaku Army. Yeah, I bet something broke when I had to reboot my, when I had to reboot the audio interface. Even though the other audio stuff's working. Paper towel. We got 5 minutes. We gotta We gotta hurry. I don't know if I can do this in 5 minutes. We'll get close. These seam lines I don't care about. It was up, yeah, up here's where the nub was on the other one. The other seam lines you won't see, so I don't so much care. In this one right here. Hey! Look who it is. Z-Doctor in the wild. It's you! Okay, this one we want some sticky tack. No, it's me. No, I don't think it's you. A little bit too much sticky tack, I think. It's also me. Oh, that's true. Have you ever seen both of us at the same time? That's just like whoever in Batman. Like people just kind of say that about anyone and also Batman.
Said, why not Zwedberg?
This paint job, I'm just doing standard colors. And I'm actually going to weather it. I haven't really done weathering before. Because I like doing clean kits. But we're actually going to weather this one, so I'm just going to keep the stock colors and weather it. We did just recently do a Leo, though, before we started snap building this. I redid the, I didn't like the color I had on the top of the hands, so those are actually sitting over there. They need a panel line, but that was a custom Leo we did. Yes, I know it's almost 9. And I didn't realize till way after that my daughter's gaming chair, I feel like I was subconsciously, if that'll get the camera to follow me. I feel like I was subconsciously talked into painting that paint scheme, because this is like all the exact same colors I used. I knew I wanted to do teal and was trying to figure out the other colors and didn't even realize till the kit was done that it's same as the chair. Oh, there's the America. It's nice to know that audio still works. I don't know why the follower audio didn't work. Charlotte. Oh! I'm not a sports guy, but yeah, I get it now. Oh, there were solo cups of teal and purple? I didn't know that. Okay. Try to get that flat edge that I got around the edge of the foot on the other one. Oh yeah, maybe you're thinking of the paper ones. It could be solo brand though. I don't know, but the paper ones. That solo might be the actual brand. I never paid attention to what the brand is. I know exactly what you're talking about now though. Oh, Dixie. Yeah, it might be Dixie. Because Dixie was big for the paper cups. It is 9 o'clock. Yeah, but the cat's on you, so you can't move. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this should be... Oh yeah, that's right. I did have to sand this bit on the other one. Oh yeah, Doctor there. We did a Mega Zaku last week. It is in fact a solo cup, really. And the Mega Zaku's huge. It's huge. It's 48th scale. Yeah. I'll have to show it to you. Actually, we could since we got a new follower here. You didn't send it over the... Oh, I should have. I'm bad about doing that kind of stuff. Here, let's go to the other camera. I'll work on this boring sanding stuff off stream. We'll do a little quick wrap up since I'm supposed to go watch shows with the kid anyway. Oops. But yeah, normal HG Zaku, the fin on the head goes like to the knee. And I plan on painting this one at some point. I don't know exactly when. But like here's a normal HG Zaku. Is huge. Yeah. And I got it on sale. It was like 70 something because it was on sale. And it's like a big HG. The knees can only bend like 90 degrees. Actually, not even quite 90 degrees. You can't do much with it. But it's got massive poly caps. It's got huge poly caps. What else? Oh, I'll grab Lucy real quick just to make my daughter mad, and then I'll grab the Zaku kit. Stop right there. So I recently got a resin printer and printed and painted that. I normally only really do Gunpla stuff, but I kind of want to get into some statue things. Focus here, camera. Is that... Come on, here. Focus there. There we go. So yeah, her top is a little bit bland. There's not like really much shading going on, but I was pretty proud of how the boots came out. They got some nice shading going on in them, and of course the bottom was just dry brushed. It was super easy, but You could maybe do that. I don't know. And then here's the prized Zaku. Actually, we should go to the work table for that one. That's a lot easier. The Lucy actually didn't take that long. A lot of it was sanding because the parts didn't fit together very well, the pegs and stuff. This is my Regal Char Zaku is what I like to call it. And I was really proud of how that one came out. This one took like 3 months of streams to finish. The Zaku did. And here's the machine gun and the Heat Hawk. Every time I look at the Heat Hawk, I'm just like, oh my god, that came out so good. I'm super proud of the Heat Hawk. I mean, the rest of it's just as good. It's not really any different, but the Heat Hawk came out better than I expected. But anyways, that's the latest stuff we've done. Yeah, the Lucy, I'm trying to remember how long I didn't really spend that long on it. It was only like, it kind of sat around for a while, but it's really only 2 or 3. Well, no, maybe it's more paint sessions than 2 or 3. But it really didn't take that long. It was pretty easy. But yeah, I could print a Nier Automata figure and paint it. You just looked it up. Oh, that's funny. How did you get the shiny in 3 different ways on the same face? On the Heat Hawk. Is that what you mean? The Heat Hawk, I masked. I actually have some. This is actually automotive. I was trying to show the other camera. This is actually automotive masking tape, but it's stretchy. So I used it to go along the curve of the Heat Hawk, and then yeah, the rest was just masked at different times. Actually, if you really want to see it, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's just Murdoch's Garage on YouTube, and I have the this is about a month ago or so, something like that. I put up a build video of it, so you can kind of see. I don't remember if it shows all of the steps, but yeah, it was just a bunch of masking on different parts. But that was mainly how I had to do that one. And everything that's red, it's actually a candied red over, I think, aluminum. I'm trying to remember what I used under it. But yeah, all the red's a candy red. And then I accidentally, I hate moving him because he doesn't like holding the bazooka. And then this always freaking pops out. But those are actually, it's an MG Zaku, but these are actually 1/100 scale decals, water slides, because I didn't realize I was using the wrong ones when I started putting them on. I didn't realize till after that I grabbed the wrong water slides. Alright. Anyway. Properly conveying how impressed. I painted some back in the past. This was the last lacquer kit that I did. This one's painted with lacquer. I forget what the name of the Zaku is that's white and black, or white and gray like that. but I really wanted that kit, but it was out of stock everywhere, so I got this old, like, generic one and kind of custom painted it to look like it. Show yours. Well, yours isn't painted. Not yet, anyways. I do need to paint that sometime. So I've painted some in the past and stuff, but on stream, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I've done 8 paint jobs fully on stream. I have a Barbie that's standard colors. I need to finish the ball. I made a racing ball that has spoilers on it and stuff. I need to put the spoilers back on. I took them off to like modify some stuff. I could show and we built that Tristan. I have a Psycho Zaku that's built too, but not painted. And then there's a little GM that's not painted, and there's the clamps or scissors, whatever, from Iron-Blooded Orphans. I can't remember his name, but that one's not painted yet. So yeah, we've done 8 on stream. I'm pretty sure. What will I be doing June? I have no idea. That's too far away. It won't be then. Some point in June, I'm going to see Weird Al, which would be awesome. Want to go to the Glen? I would love to go to the Glen, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Once it gets closer, that might be a possibility. Because I got my car is now paid off. And yeah, keep me informed on Discord. My car is now paid off, and I canceled my golf membership, so I do have, like, you know, more sitting around money or whatever. More, what do you call that? Extra money? Where I was like super tight on money before. It's kind of opened up now, so I might actually possibly be disposable income. Yeah, I have some disposable income now, so I might actually possibly be able to do that. But yeah, keep me informed for sure. I would love to go to the Glen, especially watch the Miatas drive around. I say in my Miata shirt. Yeah, I know you guys go all the time, or all the time, whatever. Every year, whatever you want to say. Oh, it wasn't last year? Oh, that's right. They didn't run at the Glen last year, did they? I forgot about that. I'll have to check the schedule. Oh, with the Mustangs, how many spinouts did they have? I watched one race of the Mustangs at I almost said Barber. It wasn't at Barber. The one with the hills, Mid-Ohio. I watched them at Mid-Ohio, and there was nothing but a shitload of spinouts, and I was like, wow, this sucks. But they were like brand new to the car at that time. Well, yeah, alteration. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. All right, anyways, I need to get out of here. Go watch some shows with the kid before I go to bed. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. And we got some stuff done. We did some actual painting. We got this stuff primed. So this is one whole leg and foot primed, ready to be painted. Tomorrow. Next week we'll be back for Mecha Monday. We'll be priming, or I might prime some off stream. I don't know, but we'll be painting anyways. We'll be doing more painting tomorrow. The racing league is back up, the Miata Racing League. So tomorrow will be a race stream. So we'll be back on that because we've had a few weeks off, and the next season starts tomorrow. We were second place last season, so who knows? We might have a shot at winning this season. Probably not, but maybe. We'll see how it goes. One of them had a brake failure at the toe of the boot. Oh, 120 in the wall. Damn. But yeah, anyway, so race stream tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for a race stream, and be back Monday for more Gunpla stuff, more painting. Thanks for hanging out, and peace.